stolen base hit. Got to catch you up on runs. So we're playing here at Trinity. The Mustangs are ahead. I've got to get some things configured on the scoreboard. Just bear with me if you will. Number 22, Schreier, is on third base. Kubo just got a base hit to advance him from second to third. So the Mustangs have runners on first and third. I believe we only have one out. Sorry about the scoreboard not being up to date. We'll get it squared away halfway across. There's a throw down. Kubo's taking off. He's going to have it easy. Schreier to the plate. He gets down. Typical Mustang play right there. Great hustle. Good execution. So Kubo's on second. Batting now is Taiga Takahashi, number 23. Taiga is playing right field today. So if my math is right, and you guys know I'm from Alabama, there's no guarantee that this is, I've added these things up correctly. I think the Mustangs already have 3 runs. Actually, Kubo was running on the pitch, so there must be 2 outs. Probably only two runs at this point. Strike on Taiga. So I think we're sitting here with 2 outs. Mustangs push 2 runs across. Taiga Takahashi at the plate. He's got 2 strikes on him. Good eye right there. Tough to see the inside or outside corner from here. Hope you like our camera angle this year. Got an elevated camera out in left center for today's games. We'll be working with a few more camera angles as the season progresses. Mustangs, 2 runs across, 2 outs here in the top of the first. There's a rip by Taiga. That's going to be deep in the gap. That's extra bases for Taiga. If he gets to the wall, he's going to be at third base. He's going to hold up. No, he's coming. There he is, down at third with a triple. Taiga Takahashi, run-scoring triple. Just crushed an outside fastball right in the right center field. No chance for the outfielders to grab it. You guys send me some text messages if you can hear the ambient sound what we're doing here. Just want to find out what it's all about. We've got Brady Lane now, number 19, batting in the 7-hole today. Taking a hack on the first pitch. Brady's playing left field for the Mustangs. Rounding out in batting order this morning, number 26, Tatum, is on deck playing second base. And number 9, Connor Bell, batting 9th and playing center field. Already in the game that you would have seen if we had this thing live on time is number 14, Brent Lee, is starting at shortstop. He was leadoff man. Ryan Williams, number 34, is going to be on the hill for the Mustangs. Sammy Kelly, number 16, in the 3-hole, and he'll play catcher today. So Lane stays alive. Fouls one off to right field. We appreciate HEB, Hurst, Euless, Bedford, ISD for letting us come out and bring you these games today. Hopefully the sound's good. Got a little different configuration. We're doing it out of the Tradio broadcast truck today. Let us know. Let us know what you think. Brady Lane, comebacker, throw to first for the 3rd out. Mustangs put 3 on the board. I think we got a 3-0 ball game. So we're playing the Owls from Joshua today, and they're in blue jerseys with the gray pants, with the navy blue piping. Actually, it's more like a royal blue piping, and some good-looking high blue and socks with white stripes. We're out here in left field today, staying out of the press box due to the COVID situation. Got our own power, got our own connection out here. Hopefully the feed's okay. Let us know. Trying to send 1080p at 60 frames. The may or may not be solid. This is a really a test case today. But we'll see what we can get done. Camera guy's in left center. Got a center field shot. And I'm going to get him to tighten it up a little bit. Elliot, let's tighten it up a little. There we go. Perfect. So, bottom of the first, Mustangs have 3 across. There's first pitch strike by Ryan Williams. That ball hits the batter. Be a runner at first base here for Joshua. I think that's okay if you're on the hill. You don't want guys digging into you here in the high school. And, he tried to get something in on the inner half or inside corner on the batter. Nicked him. So we got a left-handed hitter. He swings and drives one out to right field. It's Tiger out there in right field making a play. Owls have something cooking here. Runners on first and second with nobody out. Number 4 for the Owls steps in now. Big right-handed hitter. First pitch, breaking pitch, right in there for a strike. Chatter on the field today. Willie Bluff's a throw down to first base. One count. So on our scoreboard today, hopefully you can see balls and strikes at the top half. outs and at bat. At bat. I think the coach is having a little discussion with the batter. My guess is nobody out, runners on first and second. He was looking for that kid to step in and bunt. Not sure. I guess that's what he's saying. Hey, you got to check the signal out every time here. So number 4 steps out, gets the signals from the coach. Be a good time for a pickoff play behind the guy at second. Tough to see what call that was. I think it's a ball. The umpire raised his right arm. I don't know what the call was. He raised it and stopped it. So runners at first and second, nobody out. And they did try to bunt. Number 4 reached for it on a low pitch, out to the back. It's going to be 2-2. Mustangs chance to get an early out here in a critical situation. Pitch for a swinging strike 3. Ryan Williams brings him up. That's a forward K in the book. 1 out. Mustangs set up here. Let's get a double play ball. Don't have my binoculars on, but it looks like number 21 batting for Joshua today. In the 4-hole, runners on first and second, 1 out for outs. Trying to answer a 3-run top of the first by the Mustangs. There's a foul ball back to the right. Here's a dope. Nope, it's going to be a tough play. Got to get to the pitcher there. Way to cover. All right. Way to cover right there, Ryan. Kubo worked it well. The Owls advance runners to second, third. Have 2 outs with the 5-hole here coming up. It looks like number 18. Must have been inside. A little breaker right there. The running's thrown. Had some damage on it. 18's got a big frame. There's a pitch. Looks like it's low from here. Umpire agrees. Got 2-0. I think I may have missed the pitch. Good lead on the runner at third base. Here's a great pitch. Ryan just painted the knees. Painted the knees with a fastball to get back into this count. I've got 2 balls and 1 strike. See if the Mustangs can hold here. Williams, here's the pitch. I knew I was behind the pitch. There we go. Swinging strike 3. Mustangs, after getting the first two guys on by the Owls. Play some defense. Go to the top of the second. Grapevine 3. Joshua Owls 0. So the Mustangs head to the top of the second with a couple of lefties coming up, or a couple left-handed hitters. Peyton Tatum will be the batter to lead off. Peyton's playing second base today. He's a left-handed hitter. Two-sport athlete coming out to getting engaged on the baseball after playing a season of basketball. On deck is Connor Bell. Left and left. Looks like that was a called strike one. I'm having a hard time seeing the umpire's gestures out here. Called strike 2. Be 1-1 here. I'm sorry about the inability to track with the umpire here. Tatum in the hole though. Looks at one on the outer half. Inside. So the Joshua pitcher, number 16 on the mound, lines up and throws a pitch across the bow. Peyton's going to have a 2-2 count. He's back into the battle now on the count. Mustangs came out of the gates quickly in the first inning, putting 3 on the board. I think Joshua realized what was going on. There's a ground ball going to be fouled down past the first baseline. Tatum stays alive. Number 16, lefty on the hill for Joshua. Winds up. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Actually, it must have been a 3-1 pitch because Peyton's headed down first. Number 9's up for the Mustangs. Center fielder Connor Bell steps in. First pitch called strike. 0-1 count. Might be a good spot for Connor to put one down here. Wow, how is that not a balk? It is a balk. Okay. Doesn't matter if you're left, right, you make the move to first base. You got to do it. Runner on second base here with nobody out. My guess is Connor's probably going to be laying one down. We'll see how the Mustangs play it. They got a 3-run lead, though. Tatum with a lead at second base. Nobody's holding. Bell squares the bunt. Third baseman charges. Tatum advances. Connor's in a hole here, 0-2. Got to put one on the. Got to put one in play to get Tatum in. Gosh, Connor looked at one. Top of the order for the Mustangs, Brent Lee, shortstop, leading off. Leadoff spot, Tatum with a good lead at third base. First pitch is a ball. It's outside. Foul back to the right. 2 strikes now on Lee. Excuse me, 1-1. That's a count. Lee hits one to the second baseman. It's going to be good. Get the run home. It's an RBI. Number 14 does the job, drives in the run. Mustangs tack on the 4th run here in the top of the second inning. Now they start again. Number 34, Ryan Williams. Pitcher today, Mustangs. It's at the first pitch, high for a ball. Fly ball to the right fielder, and he gets under it and makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. Mustangs add to the lead. Go to the bottom of the second. Grapevine Mustangs freshman 4, Joshua Owls 0. Ryan buzzes the inside corner that time. Another runner hit by pitch. I think that was number 20 batting. I had number 28 on the list here. Let's see what Joshua decides to do. They got a runner that came in. That must be the catcher that was batting. They got a runner now at first base. Here's number 2 for the Owls. There's a bunt and a throw down to first base. Sammy Kelly alertly grabbed the ball and slung it to first. Safe at first, but it's an 0-1 count now. Throw to first. I got him. Yes, sir. Picked him off. Dove short of the bag. I think the coach can argue with it, though. Let's make sure that the home plate umpire doesn't come out and jump in the middle of this without his base umpire asking him. Out at first base. It's a great job right there. Had him leaning. Threw a fantastic ball over to first base to pick him off. Got no 1 count on the batter now. This is number 2 up the plate for the Owls. There's another strike right down the gut. Ryan Williams challenging the hitter at every turn. Second batter of the inning for the Owls, number 2. Don't have their lineup. Don't know exactly where he's playing or what his name is. But he's in the hole right now, 0-2. Ryan throws a fastball. Oof. Sammy thought that was a strike. Umpire did not. Boy, from here, it's tough to know in and out, but I'll tell you what, a line across the knees, and that was there. Two, the count. Number 2 stays alive. Fouls one off at the plate. Sammy scampers out and picks it up. And they'll reset it and do it again on a 2-2 pitch. There's a K swinging by Ryan. Throw down to Schreier at third, across to Brent Lee at shortstop, to Tatum second base, back to Schreier, and then back to Williams. Mustangs. 2 outs in the inning now. There's a little breaking pitch for a starting strike. Ryan's all over that one today. Got the batter to chase. Looks like number 12 for the Owls there. Fastball across the knees. Hammered the strike zone. Ryan Williams has these guys second-guessing their entire existence with the way he's pitching today. Don't know how many Ks it is. Don't have any kind of tracking going on down here, but I will tell you this. Fantastic job of pitching. Mustangs go to the top of the third with a 4-0 lead. Looks like we got Sammy Kelly on deck for the Mustangs, if I'm looking at this correctly. Actually, I might not be. Yeah, I think we got Kelly coming up this inning. Kelly, Schreier, and Kubo. 3, 4, and 5. Let's try to string something together, guys. Add to this lead. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. That's basically the only benefit we get from today's game. YouTube measures our subscriber base. So if we can add that, it's helpful to the overall channel. There's a strike on the first pitch. One pitch, bounces up there for ball 2. Top of the third from Trinity High School. This is the HEB, I guess it's the freshman tournament. Opening season tourney. That's called strike at the letters on Sammy. Stayed alive here on the 2-2 pitch. Kelly in the 3-hole today, playing catcher. Hadn't had a chance for him to test his arm. Threw one down to first base, I think, earlier. Gets a bat on the ball, hits it right up the middle. It's going to be a tough play by the second baseman. He's safe at first base. Wow. Okay. That play right there means I've got to set up my replay function. There's a deep ball to right field. Looks like the right fielder has a bead on it. It's going to be out number 2. And that'll bring up Kubo, number 18, who got a hit down the left field line first time up. Well, that's a delayed call by the umpire. 2 strikes on Kubo. Got a battle here, JoJo. Hmm. 2-2 count for Kubo. Chop to the third baseman, number 18. He fields it. He throws a strike to the first baseman. And that'll do it for the Mustangs. This is the shutout inning that the Owls were looking for to try to get back into this game. We go to the bottom of the third. Mustangs 4, Owls 0. Well, we're back to you now with the Mustangs holding on to a 4-0 lead. Ryan Williams doing a great job on the hill today. There's a pop-up by number 17. Got one strike. Elliot, seems like we lost our USB audio, our ambient audio. Might double check it, Elliot. Ground ball outside of the bag at first base. Kubo fields it, throws it back to Ryan. Got 0-2 on the batter here. Mustangs have a lot of speed out in the outfield. A lot of athleticism on the infield. This looks like a good young team. That's fouled off by the batter, who did a good job. He was completely fooled on a curveball. Left his bat in the zone, though, and was able to get the bat on it and tip it off to the right side. And he's still in the box for this at bat. That was really a good job by him. Mustangs play Burleson in the second game today. Immediately following this one here, we're at Trinity High School for the opening day of the 2021 season. There's another K by Ryan Williams, and they've all been swinging. He just has a good line. He has a good release point. They're not able to get the bat on the plane of the ball. Anything they hits, just nubbing off. There's a ground ball to the shortstop, and Kubo not able to make the play, so the runner's going to be at second base. That'd be an error charged to Brent Lee on that play. Ball bounced before it got to the first baseman. I think if you ask Kubo, he probably would tell you he should have had that one, but it'll go down in the book as an E6. Don't know who we have now. Number 17 is actually on second base. Can't tell. I guess it's number 3 that's running at second base. I'm kind of behind on my numbers. Ball hit back up to the middle. Tatum fields it, throws to first base, and there's going to be a play nowhere. It's going to be a run for the Owls. Coach Mooney calls timeout, take a mound trip, head out there and make sure he gets these young guys calmed down. We're out here to play, guys. Don't have any kind of concerns related to anything that you're doing. Elliot, did you check on USB audio? I'm not getting any ambient audio from you. Okay. Well, that's what I would think. But that's not the way it's working today. What'd you say, Elliot? It definitely was working earlier. I don't know what we have. I don't necessarily think it's anything with you. The audio framework on this sometimes is not too solid. I think that was a called strike. You got to get some ambient sound though. Let me. I'm gonna have to re-add it. Tailor-made double play ball right there. Safe at first base. Get a little cleaner throw to first. Mustangs get the lead runner though. 2 outs. Number 21 for the Owls steps in. There's play at first base. That had the guy leaning a little bit. Ryan, good quick move over there to first. Swinging strike on a foul tip. Sorry, guys. I'm pretty sure my count is off. I know that was a strike. So I can tell you Ryan's got 2 strikes on this batter. No earned runs this inning. Ryan Williams doing the job on the hill, and there's that curveball. Oh, my gosh. I think we're sitting at 2-2 here. That curveball's got awesome bite today. Fantastic job on the curve. Amazing. Swinging strike 3, another strikeout. Add to the list for Ryan Williams. Rhino is on fire today. Mustangs 4, Owls 1. We head to the top of 4th. All right, we're back to you here, live action. We trying to figure out exactly what happened to our ambient audio. It's just, got some inconsistencies with our software that we're using, and we'll get it solved. Got an ambient mic I brought with me anyway, and we'll figure out how to get that thing rigged up to bring you some ambient sound of the game. But let me tell you, there's not a lot of chattering going on. This is Taiga Takahashi here, number 23, batting for the Mustangs. And I have a hard time. I can't follow the umpire. I think it's a ball on the first pitch. The umpire's got this weird motion with his right arm where after every pitch he likes to bring up his indicator halfway to his waist, like maybe there's a rip by Taiga right by the third baseman. That's a clean base hit into left field. Got the bat on it. You got a fast man at first base. Let's see the wheels in action now. Brady Lane at the plate for the Mustangs, playing left field today. Number 19. Left-hander number 16 on the mound for the Owls. Taiga with his lead, short stride by number 16, and he throws a curveball right in for strike 1. Nasty pitch. Looked like a backdoor breaking pitch. What you expect a left-hander can do for sure. So, sorry about the ambient sounds. There's no ambient sounds to hear in today's game anyway. I guess you could hear the sound maybe if we had a high-end microphone, hear the sound of the ball hitting the mitt. Runner at first base, number 16 for the Owls, gets his signal. Tiger with the lead at first. Ball bounces to the catcher. Tiger takes off on first move. Great job of base running right there. Fantastic jump. He saw the ball hit the turf, didn't even hesitate, took off to second base. Now a lot of options here for Coach Mooney. 2 balls and 1 strike. Very fast runner at second base. Possibly a hit and run count, a hit behind Tiger. Maybe a bunt count. Need to get another run across. There's a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brady needs to put something to play here if he can. Hit it behind Tiger. Give him a shot to get to third base. Wow, the umpire raised his arm. That's a close one. Good eye by the batter. 3 balls, 2 strikes. These hitters are locked in to the umpire's strike zone. Number 16 for the Owls. He comes set, looks at Tiger a couple times, throws to the plate, and Brady hits the ball. Clean base hit to left field. Coach Mooney holds Tiger, and he dives back into third base after the cutoff man makes a good play. Tatum will be up with nobody out. Runners on first and third. Mustangs threaten here. Owls coach makes a trip out to the mound to talk to number 16. Looks like he's taking the ball from him. Nope. Clean base hits by Brady Lane and Taiga Takahashi by the third baseman in the hole on the left side. Yep, they are going to make a change. Number 16 is done for the day. Hit the strike zone pretty well. And now it looks like coming in for the Owls, I want to say number 19. I don't have my binoculars with me today, and we're sitting pretty far away, actually. Let's see. Can you zoom in, Elliot, and give me a shot on everybody at the mound? Who's talking to the coach? Can you get a little tighter to the guy that's warming up? Go to the mound, pitcher's mound, and let me see the number on that guy. Okay, yeah, number 19 to the hill for the Owls. And give me a shot of third base, Elliot, where the players are talking with Coach Mooney. There you go. Got the scoreboard in the upper third, so be careful. Keep everything down a little low. Perfect. Number 23 is Taiga Takahashi. Number 19 is Brady Lane. Lane will be at first base after smoking one in the hole on the left side. Taiga led off the inning with the same thing, a 3-hopper that got by the third baseman that was stroked pretty hard. Mustangs in business, 2 runners on with nobody out. We're gonna come up with an ambient mic, external ambient mic, so that we can get the sounds of these guys talking on the field, or the ball hitting the mitt. When we're out here in the outfield on these video views to get these camera shots for you, there's just not a lot of ambient sound going on. On the one hand, that's good for us, because if we picked up ambient sound from the press box such as copyrighted music. We'd have to go mute half the time because we can't send that up to our channel on YouTube. But on the other hand, you're just like me. I'm sure you want to hear the ball hit the bat and hear it hit a mitt every now and then. And that's what we're looking for. Okay, Tatum's going to step in here. He's going to have runners at first and third with nobody out. Tatum, number 26, will be up. All right, so the catcher realized he's in first and third situation, calls timeout, walks out in front, runs through the signals for his infielders. They look at each other. The shortstop checks in with the second baseman, make sure that they know the play that's on. First and third, Mustangs ran a play earlier and had the runner at third thrown out at home. Let's see what they do here. Brady Lane takes off on the first pitch. There's a throwdown, and it is cut off to try and anticipate Tyga going home. It gets by the cutoff man, heads into center field. Mustangs pick up a run. Brady Lane on a stolen base to second. So Tatum here, runner on second base. That first pitch was a ball. Tatum squared. He was looking for a bunt here. The Mustangs made the Owls pay for it a couple of innings ago. Had to square around, and then the third baseman came charging in, and Tyga stole third back in that inning. Looked like he was going to try it again. Now it's 3-0, I believe. 2-1 or 3-0, I don't know. I think it's 3-0. I'm pretty sure he'll be taken on this pitch with nobody out, runner on second base. Called strike. It's definitely a borderline pitch. That was a good take. 3-1 now. 3-1 count on Tatum. Peyton Tatum, right-handed thrower, bats left at the plate. Brady Lane on second. Tyga's already crossed for the fifth run for the Mustangs this inning. We're in the top of the fourth. And Tatum's going to pick up a walk to first base. That'll bring up Connor Bell, number 9, playing center field today. Coach Mooney over on the right-hand side, Elliott. Talks it over with Connor. And then Connor heads up to the plate. First and second. Nobody out. Don't know if they'll let Connor swing away here. This is probably a bunt. Number 18's in on the grass. So the first baseman's way in. I hope he's swinging on this pitch. That's a foul ball on the bunt. Owls are going to play it up again. First baseman's up on the green, so is number 18. 0-1 pitch. Connor beats it down to first base for an infield hit on a bunt, a routine bunt. Well done that time. Mustangs, bases loaded. Top of the order, Brent Lee. Top of the order, number 14, Brent Lee. Nobody out. Lee strokes one. And the second baseman picks it off. Everybody luckily gets back to their base. Got the bat on it well. Wrong place. It's a good job of hitting by Brent. Swing was right on plane with the pitch. Solid line drive. Second baseman made a good play. He just hit it right at him. Here's Rhino, number 34, doing a great job on the hill today. Ball bounces up there. Might have to wait until game 2 to get the instant replay turned on. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, the YouTube channel. That's the benefit we get out of today's game. We get to bring it to you so you can watch it no charge. But if you subscribe, YouTube likes to see that subscription rate go up. Doesn't cost anything. Number 34, Rhino, 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Infield fly is in effect on the infield. And basically that's runners at first and second or first, second, and third, less than 2 outs. The whole intent of the infield fly is to keep an infielder from dropping a ball and turning a double play. That's why it doesn't apply if there's a runner on first base. Because if the guy from the plate's running hard and the fielder drops the ball intentionally, well, he's only going to get 1 out in that situation, theoretically. I believe that was called strike. I think we're dealing with a 2-1 count here. Good swing right there. Ryan was just in front of it. Rolled his hands over and fouled that thing back. Got a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Number 34, Ryan Williams at the plate. Also today's pitcher. Thrown 3 innings of shutout ball so far. Or 3 innings of 0 earned run baseball. The 1 run the Owls scored was a self-inflicted run. Mustangs had a few miscues that inning on the defensive front. Bases loaded now. Ryan with a chance to help his own cause and do some major damage. There's a rip. Oh, line drive to the third baseman, and he gets up and he runs to third base and makes an incredible play. Just a tough situation for the runners. Mustangs push 1 across. Leave runners on the bags on the line drive double play at the end. Your score as we head into the bottom of the 4th, Mustangs 5, Joshua Owls 1. All right, we're back to you live from Trinity High School. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth. Let's see, this game is started at 11 a.m. 12:21. I guess we're moving okay at an okay clip. Nothing too tremendous, but actually not too bad. Here we go. Number 18 batting for the Owls. The Mustangs have the same defense out here that they started with. There's a rip. And Kubo, I guess it wasn't a rip, a little pop fly to first base. Kubo gets under it, makes first out of the inning. Brings up number 20 for the Owls. First pitch looked like a strike from here. Yeah, the umpire's going to call that one. I know you're saying, hey, how can you tell from out there? Well, the catcher's glove didn't move, and the pitch painted the knees on the batter. So if I'm behind the plate, I'm probably calling that one. Oh, he called that one again. Now, that looked a little low from here. All right, I better not say anything else about these umpires. They might be working with me one day on a crew. One ball, two strikes. If I was a batter, I'd be looking for that spinner that Ryan's been throwing all day long for a strike. No, he went for the fastball that time. Changed up his pattern a bit. That's good. Keep everybody guessing, including the announcers. One ball, two strikes. I think Rhino's had at least one strikeout in every inning. It's been a pretty masterful pitching job, actually. Still, fastball. 2-2's the count. Throw that spinner right at his waist, Ryan. And watch him go back to the dugout. Got him. Ball mishandled down there on the Sammy Kelly throwdown, but doesn't matter. Mustangs with another out. Batting for the Owls now, number 2. There's a ball that's hit off to the right. Nobody has a chance. It's on the other side of the fence. Kubo hustles down the line, and so does Tyga. Kubo bounces off the fence a little bit, but he's okay. He picks up his hat and hustles back to first base. One ball, one strike count on number 2 for the Joshua Owls. And that ball's fouled back out of play, right where our secondary location would have been. Elliot, I would have been set up over there, and you'd been in right center. Strike 3? No. Wow. I think that pitch must have been outside. I think we got 2 down. I think the board's wrong here at the ball yard. Wow, Ryan is really, really looking for that strike that was called earlier. Has hammered that spot 3 straight times, I think. It's a 3-ball, 2-strike count. Rhino, go right at him. Let's go defense. Play some D behind him. Throw that spinner. Oh, he did. And there's a fly ball, and Ryan calls it. He's going to make the out himself. And that's it. 3 up, 3 down for the Mustangs. Ryan Williams still on the hill and pitching great. Well, we tried to get you a close-up shot that time. The problem is we got a little wind picking up here, so our mast is blowing all over the place. This is Sammy Kelly, number 16, done a great job for the Mustangs today behind the dish. Looks at a first pitch ball outside. Coming at you live from the Tradio truck here at Trinity Ballpark. We bring our own power. We bring our own internet, the self-contained environment. Sammy hustles down the line. I think he probably surprised the second baseman a little bit who, took his time and made a good play, but I think he surprised him by how quickly Sammy got down the line. Number 21 makes the play at first base, got one out. Nobody told me it was going to be in the 40s. Did not bring a coat. What kind of lunacy is that? I don't know. But it won't ever happen again. First pitch is a ball to Schreier, Luke Schreier. Playing third base today, number 22 for the Mustang freshman team. Well, I'm sure this is an auto take, given the situation. 5-1. The Owls are still in striking distance. Get past that 4-run lead, maybe you can have a little latitude, but it's 3 balls, no strikes. And Schreier looking to get on first base. That's ball 4. Okay, it looks like we have a pinch hitter coming in here. That's Leighton Towery off the bench. Leighton Towery, number 31, coming in to taking it bat. Leighton Towery, another two-sport athlete on this squad, plays football and baseball. A freshman that lettered in football this year. The Mustangs had an injury to their starting tight end, and they looked to the freshman for Towery. Excuse me. Looked to the freshman and brought up Leighton Towery, who ended up, after about the third or fourth game of the year, ended up lettering on the varsity squad, several starts. And also, I believe he even was the field goal team snapper. Leighton did a great job at Cross Timbers snapping for the field goals and extra points. Wow, this pitcher, he's trying to go back door to Leighton. I think he sees the size. I hope that is Leighton. I think it is. Got a 1-1 count, 1 out, runner at first base for the Mustangs. And there's a rip right up the middle. It's going to get through for a base hit. Towery singles up the middle. Mustangs are in business here. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Brings up Taiga Takahashi. Taiga smoked one past the third baseman last time up, right in the hole between the third and shortstop, and was a leadoff hitter, so they were playing at normal position, and he just smoked it. See what he does here. Runners on first and second. And he gets a bat on the ball. It's going to be a short routine fly ball to center field on this one. Schreier gets back to his base. Towery stays at first. And it's going to bring up Brady Lane, the left fielder. Actually, nope. We got Pajaj, Luke Pajaj, pinch hitting for Lane. Number 8, Pajaj steps in there. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Mustangs looking to add to their lead. And the pitcher gets a call with a curveball at the letters. Wow. I'm not sure how he stepped off that time, but it looked awful weird. It looked like he just brought his hands set and then backed off with his left foot. Pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Schreier at second base. Leighton Towery with a single up the middle and a pinch hit for Kubo. He's at first. And this is Luke Pajaj taking some cuts for Brady Lane. And the umpire called that a strike. We've got 1 ball, 2 strikes on Luke. Two outs for the Mustangs. Jumped on the board quickly in the top of the first. Pushed across 3 runs and have held the lead ever since. Now Luke looking to do some damage here to drive in Schreier. We're going to head to the bottom of the 5th. Your score, Grapevine Mustangs 5, Joshua Owls 1. Back to the game here. Umpire hustles over from his little break at the third base dugout, chatting with the two coaches, I suppose. And the Owls, let's see who they have up here. Guess next time, folks, will have to get some specs. Looks like number 12 batting for the Owls. New pitcher on the hill for the Mustangs, Dason Hill. Comes in with a fastball. Kubo picks it up in foul territory, makes a catch for the first out of the inning. Dason, 2 pitches, 1 out. We'll get you some ambient sound on the next game. We've got to work through a few kinks here. This is number 13 batting for the Owls. Dason coming off an injury, just cleared to throw a few weeks ago. And a lanky left-hander. Likes to come in with heat. Outfield's still the same. Brady Lane returns to left field. Tyga's in right. Connor Bell's in center. Infield alignment's the same. I'm going to guess that Ryan Williams is the DH and the pitcher. And so that when Dason comes in, oh, what a great pitch. Hung his leg a bit and threw a hard slider. I'm going to guess that Coach Mooney probably identified Ryan Williams as the DH and the pitcher. And he's probably staying in the game. Oh, great pitch. Nope. Try to get that backdoor break pitch in. And 3-2 count now. Try to bust him in with a fastball. Fouls it off to the right. Kubo hustles up. On deck guy lets it get by. Kubo throws it down to, I can't tell if that's Sammy or Rhino behind the plate. I assume that Rhino's out since he pitched. Probably still Sammy behind the plate. So Dason with a 3-2 count. Oh, good curveball. I'll tell you what, great job of hitting by this Owls hitter in that situation. His body stride was off, but he kept his hands back so that he was able to keep the bat in the plane and just get enough on that curveball. I thought that was a really good job of hitting by him. Okay, so the Owls get a runner at first base here. No balls, no strikes, 1 out. It looks like number 3 is the hitter. Throw over to first base. Ball gets by Kubo. Number 27 looking to just get back into the rhythm of pitching here. We're in the bottom of the fifth from the ballpark on Midway at Trinity High School. Great pitch. Gets the call. Strike. Need a two-hopper to Brent Lee. Toss it to Peyton. Big lead at first base. He extends it a little bit. Oh, good throw down by Sammy. Woo. Great job. Better not get too far off. He measured his lead a little bit less that time. Now he keeps stepping out. And I'm talking about the runner at first base here. Can't see him in our screen because we don't have a second camera angle. We will before the season's out. We'll have a camera angle where we can pick up that first base view. Called strike. 2-2 count. Now, if I'm the coach from Joshua, I might be thinking about sending him here because if I'm Dason, I'm throwing a breaking pitch. What a pitch. Painted it on the outside corner at the knees. Fantastic job. Mustang's pitching looking strong here in the early going of the season, I should say. Didn't even bring any gloves today. No coat, no gloves. The umpires look at each other on that. Dason hung his leg in the air. He's done it multiple times. Got him. He picked him off. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. It wouldn't have mattered. I don't have the camera angle over there, but I'll tell you what, a heck of a move right there. Heck of a move by number 27. What we'll do, we might try to do it in the next game, guys, is have a camera that's just set on first base. If we have one that's just tuned into first base, then we can do some shot switching here in the Tradio truck. Ball hit back to Kubo. He gets on the ground, makes the play. At first base, I thought that was 3 outs. Yeah, that's 3. Yeah, here we go, guys. All right, we got Birdsloff. Birdsloff batting now. First pitch is a ball. Birdsloff hits one to the first baseman, and it's going to be a routine play. He didn't get the bat on it too much. Brings up left-hander Connor Bell. Looks at a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike to Connor here with 1 out for the Mustangs. Connor bats right. Bats left and throws left. Ahead in the count here, 3-1. Bell walks. With 1 out, I imagine that Connor will be moving here. Maybe on the first pitch. See what happens. Top of the order for the Mustangs, number 14, shortstop Brent Lee at the plate. There goes, nope. There goes Bell. There's a ball hit to the third baseman, and Bell is going to be all the way at third on the infield hit. Good base running by number 9. It was hit to the right place. As soon as the third baseman came up to make the play, number 9 was going to be off to the races coming to third base. Number 34, Ryan Williams at the plate. Rhino, great job on the hill in the first 5 innings. In the first 4 innings. Ryan hits it to the shortstop, fields it, and throws first base. Oh, it's a really close play at first. right, guys, we're headed to the bottom of the 6th inning. Mustangs 5, Joshua Owls 1. Mustangs pitching has really been the storyline for today. Ryan Williams, 4 innings of unearned run baseball, 0 ERA baseball. There's a called strike by Dason. So Ryan got the starting nod on the hill, did a masterful job. I think he probably struck out a kid in every inning. One inning that the Mustangs gave up a run that was really self-inflicted. But he was given some confidence by this Mustang offense who jumped out in the top of the 1st inning with 3 runs. And the Mustangs have been in control of the game ever since. Great pitch right there. 2-2 count. I think number 27 is going to throw that hard slider right now. Throw it on the center cut and then break it onto the guy's hands. Let's see what he does here. Fouled off to the right side. We had some graphics set up, but we run into a little bit of an issue on getting our audio and our video in place before the stream started. We had a little issue on the video kind of hanging up on us, and we were able to get that resolved. Now we're dealing with ambient sound, and we'll come up with a solution for that, hopefully in between games as well. I've got the ambient set up here with the microphone and everything, so there ought to be something that we can handle. Strike 3. Nope. Walk. Number 21 is at the dish now. Good pickoff move. First base fooled Kubo, I think, with the throw. The runner's going to be at second base with no contested play. Ball gets in by Tyga to Dason on the hill. And the Owls have a runner at second base with nobody out. So we're running a little bit of a text-based scoreboard these days. You'll notice that the inning is over on the far right of the scoreboard, and the B that shows up is bottom half the inning, and the T that shows up is the top half the inning. Coach Mooney calls timeout. He's going to make a trip out there to talk to Dason and communicate a little bit. Looks like he's just going to find out a little bit about his mechanics, make sure he's releasing the ball at the proper point, give him a pep talk. Hey, 2 balls, no strikes. This is only a 4-run game right now. Let's pound the zone and make him hit it. Home plate umpire says, okay, that's enough time. You're eating into my schedule. And he starts walking out there to speed him along. And being the seasoned pro that he is, Coach Mooney leaves the mound before the home plate umpire gets there. And all's well in baseball land. Gets a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike on number 21 for the Owls. He's been in the entire game. There's a little bit of mustard on that pitch. Batter was behind it quite a bit. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Way to battle back, number 2-7. Dason looks in. And here's the pitch. And got one hit to Schreier, number 22. Brady Lane's going to field it. Got by Schreier. Lane was right there. Going to advance the runner to third base. Not sure what the scoring will be on that one. Pretty hard hit ball. The most meaningful thing here, though, is the Owls have runners on first and third. And there's a fly ball. Hit deep. Nobody's covering third base. Two-run triple makes this a 5-3 ball game here in the bottom of the 6th. Pretty long ball that was hit over to the left fielder's head there by number 18. Boy, he tied into the ball and drove it to the warning track, basically, here at the park. The runners held up to make sure the ball was down, but no trouble scoring from their bases. And some really good base running by number 18 for the Owls that time. Saw the ball get by. Okay, there's a ball hit to Tatum at second. Gets under it. He makes the play. That's 1 out for the Owls. Tell you what, that's frustrating for a coach. You got a runner on third base. Less than 2 outs. Get a pop up to the infield. Number 11 at bat for the Owls. Two strikes on him. Dason gets ahead. Once again, we'll get you some ambient sound. I know listening to my voice the whole time is not the optimum. Oh, what a pitch. Backdoor. Umpire didn't give it to him. Sammy thought it was a strike. Jumped up. Ready to give his pitcher a high five. Got to be careful, though, looking back at the umpire. Doesn't make him too happy. Called him out on that one. Great spinner. Got a backdoor curveball, and the guy tried to check up and couldn't do it. Good pitch by Dason that time, number 27. Number 12 batting now. Runner at third is number 18, who pounded one deep to left field with 2 guys on. And there's a ball that's hit to shortstop. Brent Lee, he fields it, makes a play to first base to Kubo. And the Mustangs get out of the inning give up a couple. As we head into the top of the 7th, your score, Grapevine Mustangs 5, Joshua Owls 3. Well, I think that might be it. Actually, looks like we caught the time limit. It's 1:06. We've got a 1:10 game. Mustangs come out ahead, 3 runs in the top of the first, jumped out 3-0 and ended up holding on to the lead. Your final score here in Game 1 today at the ballpark on Midway here at Trinity High School in the HEB Baseball Tournament. Grapevine Mustangs 5. Joshua Owls 3. Catch the next broadcast from our channel, youtube.com/Tradio. Be sure to subscribe. It helps us out with the YouTube statistics. I'm Trey Bell. We'll be back with you in about 10 minutes.